Never do reels within the app. This is just how long it takes. Happy Monday. Today I am making it my content creation day, and so I figured that I would vlog throughout the process and share with you guys some of my content creation tips, content creation hacks, how to batch create content, how to batch period. I think this entire day will probably be just one vlog because there's a lot to cover. And so first things first, I'm already warming up my coffee. I'm using this little guy to warm up my coffee from earlier. I got this little guy from Amazon. I will link it below. It's like a Turkish something. I don't remember the exact name, but it's perfect for warming up your coffee. We don't have a microwave, so it gets the job done. First tip that I have for you guys is to do a massive brain dump. This is what I mean. Sometimes we overwhelm ourselves with everything that we need to do, that we end up getting into paralysis and we don't do anything at all. Sometimes we think way too far ahead and we overcomplicate things and we forget to focus on the right now. So for example, it's the end of November, right? Tomorrow's December 1st, and some people may be like,
oh my god, I need to get ready for like Valentine's Day and Valentine's Day content and brainstorming around Valentine's Day.
But what is the immediate holiday that you could be taking advantage of? Next holiday is Christmas, New Year's Eve. It's good to think ahead, but you have to be very cautious that you're not thinking so far ahead that you're not taking care of the now. What is the priority for right now? And that's why I think brain dumping really helps with that. Let me show you my little brain dump here. It's a hot mess. I do a massive brain dump of everything that I need to do, everything that I need to create, all the steps. So if I want to do a blog post on, you know, curly hair stylers, what do I need to do to create that blog post? What's the system for that? I have to do my research, keyword research, SEO, look for pictures, take pictures, actually write the post, edit the post, put it into Squarespace, schedule it, etc. So literally write everything down, and this is what mine looks like. I break it down into like social media and the different platforms. I have like 4 or 6 pages of this, and as you can see, once I complete something, I highlight it in green so that I know that it's done. If I have any notes, that is in red, as you can see right there. So do a massive brain dump of everything that you need to do. You could break it down into categories. Like I said, I'm working on an ebook, so I have my ebook, I have my business site, the coaching site, Boss and Conquer, I have the social media, I have like just general generic things that I need to do, like fixing a blog post or updating a blog post with links, workable links, which is another thing that people forget to do. Like we forget to go back to our old blog posts and update links because things sell out. Maybe brands are no longer in business and you're linking to something that is just going to give your audience an error page. If you've been watching the channel for a while, then you already know I like to use my planner, and in my planner I like to write down the top 3 things that I'm going to do for the day. What is the top 3 priority for the day, for the week, for the month, etc. That way I don't overwhelm myself with everything that I need to do that can actually wait. Like I don't have to do it right this moment. So today I'm kind of breaking that rule a little bit because I'm going to do more than 3 things, but that's because I feel like I have the energy for it. I'm in the good headspace, and it's raining outside and I'm an extremist. So the rain and thunder either makes me want to stay in and do absolutely nothing and binge watch, you know, movies and shows, which is great, or it makes me want to be super productive, and today is like a productive day, so I am taking advantage of that. My goal for today, it's a content creation day like I said, so I want to create 1 to 2 reels, one for my personal account and one for Boss and Conquer. I need to take pictures for a mini sponsored campaign. I have to do a little unboxing, and I need to finish my hashtag research because my tool for creating hashtag sets in Instagram is no longer working. I don't know if you guys knew that, but if you look up a hashtag in Instagram, you can no longer see the most recent posts. They've been limiting hashtags so that there isn't any false information spread during the election. Election is over and it's still not working, which really sucks. But the plus side about it is it's a great way to see if you're ranking for any particular hashtag. So I have been manually doing that, which takes a lot of time, but I rather know which hashtags are working for me so I know that I can continue using them and which ones just really aren't serving me. So so I could stop using them altogether or just not use them as much. I also had a sponsored campaign with Afterpay that went up on Black Friday, and I was so happy that I got accepted into that campaign because I love using Afterpay. So I need to submit my links because I totally forgot to do that on Friday. That's about like 5 things, right? Let's go get my coffee because it's probably ready. Temperature. Next content tip that I have for you guys is to outline your reels, outline your videos. This is not like an exact script, but you just want to go through your movements and just keep in mind things that you want to do, like a little dance or something, or maybe it's what you're going to say if you're going to do audio, or maybe it's just the text. So that is what I'm about to do. Just do a quick little outline for one of the reels that I want to create. My other tip for you, a little content hack, is extraction. How many pieces of content can you create from one piece of content? And this is what I mean. I am making 1 to 2 reels, right? The process of creating that is something that can be documented. I need to pick up my clothes. I need to get dressed. I need to do my hair. I need to do my makeup. I need to do my setup, right? If I take the time and document like 1 or 2 of those little steps, that's a piece of content. So yes, I'm creating 1 reel, but from that, I am really creating 3 little pieces of content in total if I document, let's say, you know, a before and after of my hair or a before and after of like makeup. In fact, I may do those too, and there I have it. I have 1 reels for hair, 1 reels for makeup, and then my actual reels, the main one that I'm filming for today. So that is something that I highly recommend that you guys do. If you are someone that makes a lot of style videos, outfit videos, like, you know, 10 outfits for winter or something like that, film everything. Film the process of you picking out your pieces and why you pair certain things together and what your tips are for that. Even if that is not in the final outcome of the video where you're only showing the 10 outfits, that in itself can be a really quick little, you know, IGTV video that you share on Instagram. 5 tips for putting outfits together or something like that. So just make it easier for yourself. That's like my number one thing when I work with clients is stop making it so hard for yourself, right? Make it super easy. What can you create that is quick and to the point, that doesn't take you a lot of time? If you are someone who has never really created videos before, don't overextend yourself and say, oh, I want to create 3 videos this week, but you don't even know how to create 1, meaning like you haven't nailed down the process for you, just you in particular, for creating a video. So keep it simple. Start with 1 video a week. Once you've mastered that, like you've mastered it, whatever app you're using, whatever editing software you're using, you've mastered your setup, whatever it is that you've mastered now, then you can say, okay, now I want to create 2 videos a week. So always start small and then build up from there. Quick little tip is if you are going to be creating TikToks or reels or something like that, not only is it good to outline what you're gonna do or what you're gonna say and text and stuff, because it makes the actual process of filming it and editing it easier, but you can also go through TikTok and you can go on Instagram Reels and save the audio that you want to use, save the music, etc. So I highly recommend that you take the time, even if it's not the day of, but have like another day where it's just research, like you're researching things that you can be creating and using, and save the audio and save the music. That way, when it comes time to actually filming and editing, everything is there. You don't have to really look for it, and it just makes things so much easier. So I have a lot to do. So I'm going to finish outlining this video and then do my makeup, and I'll come back once I'm done with my makeup. I'm not going to film that because, like I said, I'm actually going to use my process of getting ready to film content. So I'm going to use this camera. I'm also going to be using my phone. I'm also going to be using my Sony. So I need all of my devices, so I'm not going to vlog that. So I'm checking in with you guys on my progress. I think it's like almost 2 o'clock. I have a hot mess here, but like I said, I've been filming little snippets of things as I'm getting ready, so I have more content. I haven't even gotten to like the main reels that I want to be shooting because I took the time to like do a whole little hair thing. As you just saw, I filmed half of another reel that I want to do. It's like a before and after with hair, and I hurt my back freaking flipping. Gosh, oh my god. Okay, and I like to air dry my hair for a little bit before I start diffusing it. So while it is air drying, I'm gonna film 2 other small beauty makeup things. Like I think I'm gonna do like a nude lip, like using all of my NYX nude lip glosses, because I think that would be really cool. And then I'm gonna do like some other makeup one while my hair is drying, and then I will diffuse it to finish it off, and then finish the other half of the other reels, and then finish the one that I was just filming right now. So that is a little before and after. It's a process, y'all. It is a process. Let me do this makeup thing and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I have the biggest mess ever. I am starving. My phone is there. I have my light. I have this mess on the bed. The clothes that I wore. I had like 3 or 4 outfit changes. Starving Marvin. So I'm gonna warm up some food and tidy up the bedroom. It's 3:34. So yes, this took longer because I ended up filming, like I said, 3 little micro pieces of content, which is great because I have that, and then I can edit that, and that could go out over the next couple of weeks. And I filmed something for the post that's supposed to go up today. I was gonna just do a picture. I ended up doing like a mini video for them. I just have to edit that. I like never do reels within the app. This was the first time I was doing it within the app and like saving it, reviewing it, and it just kept crashing, so it took a while. And I also filmed several takes of clips just in case that when I'm editing, if something just doesn't seem to work out, I just don't like it, I have at least 2 or 3 other takes for like a single thing, if that makes any sense. So I do recommend that you film several takes if you can, because when you do just one and you think it looks good, you'll go into post and you'll start editing. You're like, oh, I actually don't like this. I don't like this angle, or this isn't a good whatever, that I don't like the background. I think I'm gonna film one more clip for the reels that I was trying to do because I'm not like in love with it. Change back into this leopard top. I'm about to film like my real TikTok, like the one that I wanted for my personal account. I'm just gonna do it here in the living room with the plain wall. Practicing the moves in the camera. It's definitely practice where you're pointing so that you actually have room to add the text that you want to add. And also, you don't want text that is too far up top or too far at the bottom, because like in the preview mode, which is like 4:5 ratio, that will get cut off and it can turn people off. Like they may not want to continue watching it because the preview itself contains text that is cut off. Let's see how this goes, guys. Let's see. I don't even know. It's not perfect, but it's okay. It is okay. I'm going to save this to my device. My phone is about to die. I'm going to finish editing this in TikTok and then bring it into InShot to fix it. This is the one that I outlined earlier in the day. So I'm just going to add my text and let's see how long that takes me. I'll be back. Alright, so my phone died, so I didn't get a chance to finish editing that little video, which that's not a priority right now. So I just sat down to send my link for the Afterpay campaign. I don't know if you guys know this, but something that sucks when you do partnerships within like an influencer network is that sometimes even though your social media is connected, it doesn't show up on their end. So for this one, before I posted, I made sure that like my Instagram was connected, and it was, but for some reason I come in here and my most recent posts are not showing up, so I can't select the sponsored post. I have to do it manually, and because I have to do it manually, I now have to attach screenshots of impressions and all that stuff, which really sucks, but whatever. It's like, you know, what we gotta do. Gonna finish uploading the screenshots that I need for Afterpay, and then I am going to try to finish editing the TikTok that I just did in TikTok and then bring that into InShot like I already mentioned, and then finally film the one that I want for Boston Conquer, which will not take me long at all. I just need to look for the audio because I thought I saved it and I didn't, and then I'll be done for the day, kind of. I still have hashtag research to do, and what else? I can't remember what I said earlier this morning. Time check. 5:31, you guys, okay? And granted, I didn't start everything like vlogging and creating the content until like 1 o'clock or 12:45ish, and I did do a lot of micro content, so that did take me a long time. But imagine, like, this is just how long it takes, and this is the commitment that you have to put into it, you know, if this is what you really want to do. thank God my self-tapes were over the weekend and I didn't have to worry about that. But anyway, let me finish and then clearly it's the next day. I accomplished almost everything that I wanted to do yesterday with the exception of finishing research on hashtags. Today is going to be an editing day, just putting everything together, scheduling stuff, and just trying to get ahead of the game so that I'm not so anxious and feeling overwhelmed. Balancing that with the increase of auditions, which I'm so thankful for, is super stressful because y'all know self-tapes come before anything else. I love y'all, but you know, you gotta prioritize sometimes. Some things that I wanted to leave you with in terms of creating Reels. So Reels is not available for everyone. I don't know if you guys have been experiencing this. I know I have been, and a couple of other people, actually a lot of people. Instagram is super finicky right now. Like, it is so incredibly unpredictable and so shitty, for lack of a better word, right now. It can get quite frustrating. I don't get really caught up that much anymore with followers and things like that. I have been losing a ton. I've also been removing followers. That's like my favorite feature, is to remove followers. I really focused the last couple of months on trying to increase my reach and impressions and trying to figure out what that system was for me, and I've gotten those numbers up considerably. So I'm really happy. So yes, I lost followers, but I have an increase in reach and impressions, and that's what I wanted to do. And so my game plan for the beginning of 2021 is to have those numbers match, have them increase across the board. But I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I don't focus just on Instagram. I focus on other things, you know, personal brand building and products and all of that. And that's kind of where my focus has been for the year. Integrating Reels into my strategy was something that I really wanted to do. So Reels can be very finicky for some people. I know for myself, it crashes a ton. It just delays it slows it down. There are also some features that I do have access to, but they just don't work for me. They don't work for me the way that they work for other people. And it's not just like, oh, you're on an Android, because, you know, some of y'all love to shit on me for being on an Android. It's more so of the app itself. It's Instagram. And so what I typically like to do is I'll film my Reels on my camera phone or on one of my other cameras, and then I'll edit it in iMovie or Final Cut Pro or like some other editing software, and then I bring it into Reels and use the audio option in Reels to find a song that matches my editing style, which for some people doesn't make sense. A lot of people like to pick their song first, like pick their audio and then match the video to that. I do it the other way. I've just been very lucky that I was able to find songs that match the editing style of the Reels that I put up, so that's great. But for this particular Reels that I was doing, I was using audio. I was using a song that was within Reels that I couldn't find anywhere else, and it kept crashing on me. I was able to get the clips that I wanted, but when it came time to putting it all together, it was not working, and it was so freaking frustrating. And it reminded me of one of the reasons why I think that TikTok is just performs so much better than Reels, is that the platform is just so much more intuitive and easier to use once you get used to it. And I don't post a ton of TikToks. I think I've only posted like one TikTok. I use it more for like research and just to play on the app so that I could get used to it. I think that's the smart thing to do for me as like a strategist. But the features itself in TikTok are just so much easier to use than Reels. I would recommend that if you're encountering these issues, edit it somewhere else, whether it is TikTok, and save it and bring it in from there, or just do it some other way. I am a big proponent for just making things easier for you. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. You don't have to do it the way that everyone else is doing something. You don't have to use the same exact apps. The key to creating content is creating the content that you like, but that your audience also likes, but that it's just easy for you to create. That's just it. That way you can keep creating it and it won't feel so overwhelming trying to like keep up. Just do what you enjoy and do like what's easy for you. I really hope that the tips were helpful, and I know everything took place inside of this damn apartment, but this is where I create my content. If it's not the living room, it's my little corner of the house, of the bedroom, and I just like move things around and I try to make it work. I'm gonna go out for a little walk because I feel like my body needs that. It's such a beautiful sunny day and just feel like moving, you know? And I think it's really important to take the mental breaks that you need. And I'm trying to honor my body and listen to my body, and this is what I feel I need right now. And then I will end this vlog with some beautiful shots of nature. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already done so. I would love to have you join. It really does help me out. Like, share, leave me a comment, any questions that you may have. And as always, go off, be great, live your dreams, be bright, be merry, be whatever. I need like an outro line, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.